Well, I did it again. Seeing what I wanted to see, hearing what I wanted to hear, and shelling out $300 non-refundable dollars in the process. Our newest furry family member, Kylie, you met last week, has been with us a year now. Right off the bat, when we first got Kylie, I started doing some training with sits and downs and find its to start. But I could see she was overwhelmed with her whole life. And with animal communicator Jolie's confirmation, I decided training should take a back seat for now. But over our year together, Kylie's settled in and down quite a bit from her original hypervigilant, upset stomach and hair trigger reaction self. Maybe now she was ready for a new challenge. At the same time, she has a couple of habits we would love to replace with different behaviors. So it seemed the right time to pursue working with a trainer. I had scoped out the possibilities, which in our small town pointed to one woman who's been working with dogs 30 years. When we had gone to training classes with our golden retrievers, it was all done with positive reinforcement training, so that's where our comfort level lied. Our success, of course, seemed commensurate with the time we put in, and every dog is different. This woman's site mentioned positive training techniques, but used the word discipline and command interchangeably. It gave me a little pause, but I called her. She seemed confident and wanted to know about Kylie and asked the right questions and sent the list of supplies needed. The list called for a prong collar, which we had used on Molly, our very stubborn and very strong golden who pulled me over several times. So again, I let that little red flag pass. Susan lived nearby on a beautiful large acreage off the beaten path. I drove past a sign that I suppose was meant to be a little funny and a warning at the same time. Now I'm having second thoughts for sure. Upon arrival, Susan greeted us and asked good questions and watched Kylie's and my interaction. It was a beautiful day and we began to work. We did a sit stay and a down stay, and I was instructed to say it like I meant it in a lower, serious voice, not sing-songy. I know I'm not supposed to anthropomorphize, but as I guided Kylie down with the prong collar digging in with this gruff voice, she looked at me like, "Why are you doing this with force?" Kylie mildly resisted, especially the down, as we progressed. Her stays were better than most, however, I guess. Susan then had her dog, Wave, lay down on her side. Susan laid across Wave and put an arm across the dog's neck, holding her down. After about 30 seconds or so, as Susan got up, she aggressively made a fist and growled, "I'm the boss!" Then let Wave up. I told her I was not comfortable doing that. I wanted to be a team with Kylie, not her dominator. Susan said, "Well, just say, I'm in charge or something." Then Kylie and Wave got to play, and it was so cute and great exercise for these young dogs. They had such a ball. Too bad we couldn't just go for play dates. While practicing that week, Kylie seemed to react better when I just gave a normal sit and didn't use the collar. We attended the second class, and I realized more clearly that the whole curriculum and dominance angle didn't sit very well with me. My friend Linda directed me online to Victoria Stillwell's training, which I had seen before. Victoria is so creative, of course has a lovely English accent, does use a sing-song voice, and gets great results working with the dog, never dominating it. I immediately felt an affinity for her training. I got her books and texted Susan that we decided not to continue, but that I did appreciate her dedication and what she'd given us. Though it was awkward to quit, I realized I'd given my power over to an expert when I knew what was best for me, and this wasn't it. Of course, now I was transferring my allegiance to another expert, which is great if you're on the same page. I have to remember I must follow my own intuition and heart to truly shine that divine.